Welcome in, everybody. Hi. How are you guys? Let's do coffee and a card. God bless you guys. Let's do a little cleanse early in the morning. It's actually 10:36. It's early for someone out there. We've got our coffee music on. Ready? Okay, we'll do coffee and a card, but first, let's do a sound clearing with my mother, Shun's bell. In 3, 2, 1. So it is. Here we are. Let's do coffee. Perfect. Let's see what's in the cards for us today. Spirit. What is in the cards for us today? Thank you. 5 of Wands. The Tower, bitch. I know it. I was like, man, the Knight of Swords. Damn, this truth is gonna fuck some people up. King of Cups. And the 8 of Swords. Wow. Holy cow. Chicken and duck. We got the Queen of Cups coming through at the bottom with the 5 of Swords. Damn, run it up, run it up, run that. Dang. Wow. It just feels like these people are going to feel like Debo came in and took their shit from him. I'm just seeing that. We got the 5 of Wands here. This has to do with fighting, frustration. People are like, there's just like a push and pull. There's a frenetic energy that people are holding around you for some reason or around some situation. I don't know what that is. Coffee and a card today. People are frustrated as fuck because there's something about the truth that you bring here with the Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords brings a harsh truth, like a truth that can no longer be held away. And this truth is going to cut some people like a sword. It's like your truth is going to cut some people like a sword for some reason with the Tower coming through. It's so symbolic. My card here, it's bent. It's the only card here that's bent at the bottom like that. Like this is so, anything that was on a faulty foundation for you here. Like I never know. I know this card was like this. I always knew it was the only one in the deck that had it like that. But right now, Spirit's showing me anything with the faulty foundation. That's why it's bent at the bottom. I'm just getting this download. There's fighting. There's frustration because people are not going to be able to continue to live the way that they've been living. When this truth comes out, the Knight of Swords is coming through to talk about it. Some foundations are going to crumble, baby. They're going to crumble. And it's not even out of malicious energy or anything like that. I see the King of Cups here doing no harm. The King of Cups, inevitably, he's not going to take from anybody. He's not going to do harm unless he has to protect. Maybe the harm that the King did was to send the Knight of Swords out to say the truth. This is not to take away from anybody, but if these are people who have been taking without reciprocation, equal exchange, appreciation, if these were just that energy, the King of Cups sends the Knight out. The truth has got to be told. It's got to be told. That which people have been trying to ignore with this 8 of Swords, that which people have been trying to ignore, sweep under the rug. No, okay? It is cleanup time. Deep clean here for the holidays. All right? You better lift up that rug. This is what the King of Cups wants to do. He is going to pull the rug from under these people's feet by not allowing them to hide and ignore the truth of which that they are here. These empty winds, the Queen of Cups is here. There's a beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energy here with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups sitting on the throne like, yo, the King of Cups is coming through. He's sending in the truth. The foundations are going to crumble. The people that are fighting and frustrated with their own lives, they're going to see that this is like a situation of their own devising. They're so frustrated with things, and this is why the king has to then put this foot down and say, this has to stop now, no longer. What you have been fighting, what you have been ignoring about these empty wins with the Five of Swords, no longer. Holy cow. You are using your emotions, and I don't see you doing any harm. I see your masculine energy sending in the truth, sending in this knight energy to just be honest. Like, what does the king stand for? What is it that he holds upon his throne? His responsibility, it just cannot be, it just can't. Nothing can be ignored anymore. And I think you might be doing it for your feminine energy to receive, because it is no longer sustainable or anything. These empty wins here in your life. Like, just because you're winning, these are fruitless victories. The Five of Swords is fruitless victory. This is just like an empty loss. Nobody fucking wins here. And that's the end of it. Like, what no longer resonates has got to go. There's not going to be any of this wasted energy anymore. The King and the Queen of Cups refuse it. This is what I see here in your energy today. Let's read about it. Be silenced no more, King, Queen of Cups. Can you imagine a world of censorship, prohibition, and restriction? That's exactly what happens when you deny others the chance to express their own ideas and opinions. Communication, cooperation, negotiation. These are key words when working with the group. Think outside the box, or else you're going to get boxed in a tight spot. You can't stand for it anymore. You've got to follow your heart and your emotions. I like this. Let's keep going. You have to break the illusion. The Tower says, don't obsess or build on an illusion. If you do, don't be surprised when your fantasies come crashing down around you. Be smart. Think things through. Build on a practical plan that is time-tested and based on integrity, guys. Okay, this is what you're refocusing on. The King of Cups, the King of Cups asked himself before he sent this knight out. He asked himself, am I ready to take control of my life? Am I listening to others for good counsel? Is my attachment to will blinding me to other possibilities? Are my goals valid and worth the effort? He asked himself, and he went through the ego death. He traversed the void, and he realized you are hell-bent on getting your mission accomplished. You set out to obtain a goal, and you will stop at nothing to see it to the end. Determined with these emotions. Be sure you are aiming toward progress and not just running wildly away from a problem. That's it, all right? Don't let your strong will cloud your better judgment. Okay? That's it. Ooh. King of Cups says, it's good to be king. Ruling your realm isn't easy, but luckily you've gained a lot of experience over time. Intense self-investment leads to self-assurance. People admire you and you are a trustworthy resource. You perceive subtle details that give you an edge. Your strength is a source of security and comfort to others as well. You have control over your emotions, and you are a worthy ruler. The king had to step in because people were having a tough time with coping with challenges. They established a plan, but it fell through. You felt their efforts were futile, and they knew it too. You had to say something. You had to shut down and withdraw your resources from these places. They couldn't see a solution, and as king, you had to call judgment over your life. That's what I see. What others weren't seeing, the ruler is there to help bring attention to. So we make those decisions, to be honest. I think you rolled out the truth well. Life has made you prioritize, and protecting your interests is key. Family and children are precious. You have a vested interest in their growth. You are in control of resources, and you take this responsibility seriously. Through concentrated intuition, you are able to make things happen. People see you as a leader. You recognize this and accept the role with grace and humility. No more trickery, selfishness, disagreement, or entitlement. So it. Oracle, oh Oracle, what is your wisdom? The Fates. Number 17. Essential meanings. Fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. You're granted the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, change the things you can, and to know the difference.